the shine, oh Fatherland, peace be our solemn place, defending this shall be our dedication. Flag of liberty.
I thought of Biafra freedom taking longer, and cause of that you tend to feel so low. I know our freedom is your greatest hunger. I thought of Biafra keeps your heart aglow. We will walk the line, this year that we've known with time. Gotta take it away. Just hold on and don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your fight is just a step away. Just hold on. Oh, hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your fight is just a step away. Our history has never known no laughter. It's always been this red and black, no green. A nation of this blessed yet hungry people. We shine a brighter light, the world will see. We will touch the skies and set up a throne on high and reign with our God. Just hold on and don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your flight's just a step away. Just hold on. Oh, hold on.
Good evening, the great people of Biafra all over the world. Good evening, the great people of Africa. And I greet you according to your place of domicile. Wherever you are, while you are joining, invite others to join. We are live, we are direct. We are also live on YouTube at Judge Money Blog Africa. In case if Facebook drops you while we are doing this live, you can join on YouTube. It is 3 minutes before the top of the hour. I know I promise, so many people who called that I will be doing this broadcast exactly when it's 5 o'clock Biafra time. But unfortunately, I had a backlog of work, which I need to, finish up with. So that's exactly the reason why I was late. My apologies. And we call this interactive session where many people will call in and tell us exactly what they think with regards to what is happening in IPOB. Many people called me earlier on after this broadcast was playing in Biafra Echo. Many people were believing it was a live broadcast. It was actually a podcast. So now we are going to be doing the interactive section. But before we bring in the number, I want to touch on the thing that is happening also in Ukraine. The thing that is happening also in Ukraine. I want you to understand that in Ukraine, there is a separatist movement as well as the way we are, the separatist movement in that Nigeria. There is a separatist movement, and Ukraine people, they have been oppressing this separatist movement. They have been oppressing those secessionists, oppressing them, killing them, that up to, I think, up to 14,000, if the number does not lie. Up to 14,000 people died in that process, just like what Nigeria is doing to us today. Nigeria is been killing our people prior 1967. They've been killing our people extrajudiciously. They have killed more than 3.5 million people, if not 5 million Biafrans. And till date, they are still killing our people extrajudiciously. When Chukwokika Abiyama touches the heart of some nation and they decide to rise up in order to come to our rescue, many nations will call them, you are invader, you are oppressor, because you have invaded the zoo, without them understanding what time is it. Because the time we are now is the time of reckoning. It is the time of reckoning. That is the reason why you hear so many people criticizing those who claim they are man of God. That is the reason why you see so many of those so-called men of God. You see them acting otherwise in what they should be, the way they should be behaving. They are misbehaving, because this is the time that in 2000 and in the year 2000, there was, conspiracy theory that the world is going to end in the year 2000. Many people were buying boxes of candles. That they said that would be, according to the conspiracy, they said that will be 3 days darkness. A lot of conspiracy happened. And that conspiracy is that the reason why it was presented is that this day, when it arrives, you will not be able to uncover that this is that time that you were preparing for in the year 2000. This is that time, So when Russia invaded Ukraine, I don't have anything to say about it. I don't have anything to say. Many of you will call me a monster. Many of you will call me, I reason differently from you, the way you reason. I don't reason the way you reason. The reason why I do not reason the way you reason is number one. When so many countries in Europe were invading Africa, how many people came to condemn? I say, I stand for Europe. I stand for Africa. I stand for Europe. I stand for the zoo. Or I stand for South Africa. How many nations come out to say? How many nations began to pray, pointing at the map, praying for these nations in Africa? But today you find our African people. Let me be honest with you. This time around is the time you will not understand mercy. There is no mercy anymore in this world. God have ceased every mercy for the wicked. Every wicked people, every wicked nations in this world, they are going to be perished. They are going to perish. It is coming in a different dimension because it is the time to tell the truth. It is the time to remove every skeleton in your cupboard. That is the reason why we are calling the nations that are involved with what is happening to our people to come and fix the damages they did prior, you know, 19th century. To come and fix the damages they did in 19th century. You know, because what exactly is going on, people believe it is just Biafra and Nigeria. They don't have missile, they don't have sophisticated weapon. They should keep being using their grounders, killing each other. It is not going to be like that forever. It is not going to be like that forever because when the world is, when the world is rotating, the world is round and it orbits around the sun. The earth orbits around the sun. When it gets to the end, it starts afresh. The first shall be the last shall be the first. You don't understand it. This is the time that the first is going to be the last, while the last is going to be the first. Nigeria, they have seen themselves to be superior. They have seen themselves to be, they can kill anybody that rises up, they can intimidate anybody that rises up to come, to be free from that nation the same way Ukraine was doing to their secessionists. And today, Ukraine is hearing from Russia. Remember, Ukraine seceded from Russia, and there was people who want to secede, who want to, separate from Ukraine. Ukraine were intimidating them, just like Nigeria is intimidating us. The same story. It's just that so many of us, we don't understand. We believe it is just big first world country invading the country that they believe they can. This is not African invasion. This is invading themselves. That is one thing you should know. Invading themselves. And you should understand that the same faith awaits Nigeria. The same faith awaits Nigeria. It is coming. It is coming. The world is coming to an end. And this time around is the time to gather the 12th tribe. The 12th tribe of the house of David. The 12th tribe of house of Israel. That is the time to gather them together. To gather the remnant of the 12th tribe. That Chukwokikabiama may refine them as a pure gold. And two parts of them will be cut off. Just like we keep saying, just like we keep preaching all the time, that two parts of our people will be cut off. I am just, pitying those who are on the crossfire, who does not know exactly what is going on, that are, they found themselves in crossfire of what is happening in Russia, in Ukraine rather. Chukwokikabiama will save his people. God who lives in heaven will save his people. He will save his people. Do you know what Chukwokikabiama called the Russian people? He called them the wounded lion. The wounded lion. I am going to make a topic on this when the time is right. A topic on this. We are going to look into the history. The wounded lion. And they are rising up. They are rising up. The wounded lion. Remember what is happening in Ukraine. It might escalate into something else. And the people who are the target, they know. They know. They know. I am going to leave it here for now, but we are going to make a topic on that. We stand in solidarity with those who found themselves in a crossfire, who are helpless Ukraine, helpless Russians. We know we stand in solidarity with them because when the two elephants they fight, the ground that they step on suffers. We stand in solidarity with them. but what is bound to happen is going to happen. It comes to a point that when you are afraid of losing your when you are afraid, when you are trying to protect your life, you lose it. You are trying to protect your life, you lose it, because you don't understand what time is it. You don't understand what time is it. The end is near. The end is near. That is the reason why when I see evil people all over the place trying to reap from where they did not sow, it makes me want to go south. It makes me crazy, because, people, we've been suffering from one problem. Each and every generation will repeat the same mistake. Each and every generation will repeat the same mistake. History keep repeating itself. Why is it happening? The same reason why we found ourselves in this predicament we find ourselves into. But notwithstanding, we are not forgetting anybody who oppress us, they are going to get oppressed by another nation. Anybody, whoever oppress our people, they will get oppressed from another nation. So that is the reason why we must protect our struggle. We must protect it jealously. There is no way we are going to be here like human being. We are smelling like dead body. We are smelling like spirit. We are human. And this battle of protecting our territory, this battle of protecting what we believe in, this battle of protecting our struggle, this battle of protecting the structure left behind by MAZI NNAMDI KANU, it is human beings that are going to do it, no animal. And that is the reason why we are here, to face our enemy. Until they bow down, we are not going to back down. Until they bow down, we are not going to back down. Because MAZI NNAMDI KANU told us that we must defend this struggle. We must defend the structure. We must defend it jealously. Because he knows that the enemy will do everything that they want to do, everything it takes. The enemy will do whatever it takes to destabilize and destroy this struggle. And by starting from destabilizing the structure that has been there, the same structure helped MAZI NNAMDI KANU in 2015. But I am very, very optimistic. I'm very, very happy today. I am very, very happy today because you have seen the enemy for what they are. Believe you me, they want to make peace. They are strategizing. They are strategizing. They are building a new formation. They want to make peace. But I can assure them, this end of the month is their end. When you break something and join it together, it will never reach again. It will never be complete again. Whenever you break something, you join it together, it will never be complete again. That is the most important part of this topic that you must understand. The most important part of it, there is no way you will, break something and bring it back. They will never be complete. Someone is saying that our volume, your strength in this fight speaks volume. Your strength in this fight speaks volume. Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. We must continue. It is very, very important that in what we are doing, regardless of the plans, regardless of the fight of the enemy, we must proceed. We must protect what we have. You must defend your home. If you do not defend your home, the enemy will come in and take over your home. And you are going to be called the slaves inside the home that you build with your blood, the home that you build with your strength, the home that you build with everything that you have. So we cannot allow the enemy to, supersede the power of the innocent people. We cannot allow the infiltrators to supersede the power of the owners of the land. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, who lives in heaven. Just like we always say, it is not Chukwokike Abiama who lives in Aba. We are talking about Chukwokike Abiama who lives in heaven, who created MAZI NNAMDI KANU and gave him the mantle to lead this struggle that the enemy want to at all cost, digress the plan, the initial plans of God in this struggle, which we cannot allow the enemy to divert the initial plan of this struggle, because we are people who are fighting for our freedom. And the freedom is what we are going to get. There is no going back. It is either we achieve our freedom or we die in the process. Because there is no way you will tell me that, we are like living dead without freedom. We are like a living dead without freedom. Regardless of how much you believe you have, regardless of how much you believe that you can, you have in your bank account, or how much money you believe you have made, or how many businesses you control, it is freedom or nothing. A free man does not try to struggle or strive in order to do anything for money. Free men cannot do anything for money. It is because of no freedom in our land. That is the reason why we are called people who can do anything for money. And I don't agree with it. We can never agree with the name the enemy have given to us. And they projected us to answer or bear this name in order to lose focus. We can never agree with what the enemy called us. There is a saying in Igbo land that says that it is very evil. It is very, very evil. You will never be the mockery that the world is making out of you. You don't allow yourself to be subjected to what the enemy is calling you. The enemy vowed that there is nothing an Igbo man started that they will finish. The enemy said that there is nothing a Biafran starts that will ever finish. The enemy said that we can never come together to face our enemy. We know one enemy. But we are going to prove that enemy wrong. We are going to prove them wrong. When I was going through the colonization process, the time I was going through the colonization process, I experienced a lot. Even prophecy, religious, the day you come out of religious mental slavery of religion, the day you come out of that, religious, plan to engage you, the day you decolonize from religious, you will do better. I experienced a lot, mostly when I was trying to detox from religious activities. The time I was trying to detox from religious, everything. That is the same time you will be hearing different bad prophecies from Mr. A to Mr. B. They will tell you that you are going to do this, that the enemy have planned from your homeland, from your home country. They have planned that you will never make it. You will never succeed. They have, they keep telling you things that will drag you back. to what you are fighting to come out of. But while I was at it, when I was still going through a decolonization process, while I am at it, to the extent whoever that calls me to tell me a prophecy came and they said this, they said that, I tell them, please, don't you ever call me to tell me about prophecy. If Chukwu Kikabiama have something to show me, have something for me, he will show me myself. And this prophecy, most of them, when they come, do you know what they will do? When they come to you, they will tell you now, they will attract you. There is a prayer that we need to make. This prayer that we need to make, we must buy this, we must buy that. You know, at the end of it all, you do it. After doing it, it looks like things are still getting worse. The same thing they prophesy, which was never there, will begin to get worse after they have done it, because psychological information. Do you know when you don't have a cancer, you go to a doctor to do a blood test, you do go to do a general blood test, and then your blood sample is misplaced with a cancerous blood sample. Now the doctor called you, you have a cancer, you will start having symptoms of cancer. That is called psychological approach, psychological manipulation. When you hear it, when you get that information, that thing, your spirit, your soul will now start paying attention to it. Everything that happens, the energy present, it is this thing they told you. It is nothing but a psychology. It is better the day our people come out of this religious manipulation will be the day, Africa will be free. Africa will be free. Every nation on this earth, whenever you see a nation that each corner, a nation that have regulated the amount of churches that come into their nation, believe you me, that nation, they are doing great, they are doing well. But whenever you see a nation, every corner and every cranks and every corners of that nation is a church, every corners of that nation is a mosque, every corner of that nation is a temple. You don't even know the spirit that the Christianity carries will be fighting the spirit that Islam carry. The spirit that Islam carry will be fighting the spirit that Tamil, all this other religion. They will be fighting each other. In that fight, they will be bringing the spirit that defend that nation down. That's how it is. What made blunder, the blunder that is happening in Nigeria, the evil blunder and agenda and mental slavery that happens in Nigeria is through the 95, let's say 65% of it come from religion, mental slavery. Religion, that's where it came from. That is exactly what is happening. That is exactly where it is coming from. And that religion, they claim that they are using the Bible to teach our people. When they read the book of Micah 3:11, when they read the book of Malachi, or they call it Malachi, they will tell you about tithe and offering. They will do everything that God said that is a curse against those who disobey the commandment of God is upon you, not upon your pastor. They shift it to you. They don't shift it to themselves. That is been the problem. And that is how religion manipulation starts. They present it to you, they place you, they subject you to a certain level of understanding that whatever you do, you must think about, religion. I am a Christian, I am a Muslim, I am this. At the end of it, everything you do, you must think about your religion first. When you read the Bible, Chukwu Okike Abiama say we should remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. We should remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. A pastor will tell you, you should remember the Sunday, the sun, the day that these people who brought you religion are worshiping their God, the sun, Awana Cha. Because every day of the week represents something. Every day of the week represents something. They now turn it around. They said, Bible say, 6 days you do your work. On the 7th day, which is the Sabbath of the Lord, you shall have rest and holy convocation. Holy convocation, the day you will gather, the gathering of brethren. Just like we are doing now. This is the holy convocation that we are having now. Holy convocation. The gathering of brethren. You will gather and you begin to teach thy children your philosophy. You begin to teach your children ordinana. You begin to teach your children your good norms and value system. That is exactly the holy convocation. You teach your children the law, the constitution of ordinana, the constitution that Chukwu Okike Abiama gave to you. That is the day you will gather your family and you remind them where they come from. That is exactly the Sabbath day. But they tell you the Sunday. That is the reason why the book of Revelation says, come out of her. Those, they are gathering of, they are in the congregation of the dead. Come out of her. That is how it is. And that is exactly what projected so many of our people today, because they don't understand what exactly spirituality is talking about in Africa. They don't understand African spirituality. They don't understand African doctrine. They don't understand African culture, the ways of life of people. They ignore it. They ignore it. Remember, Chukwu Okike Abiama created every nation and give them their own ways of life, through which Chukwu Okike Abiama is praised, through which this way of life he is praised. They brought their own ways and force it on us, that we reject our own way, because we can never understand their own way. We will never do with their own way without making a blunder, without exploiting somebody, while trying to champion or promote the ways of others. And when they practice their own way, they practice it to support each other, to support themselves, because that is what they are given, through which their God is praised, through which their God is pleased. Chukwu Okike Abiama created us, gave us this scroll called Bible. Our history is there, our constitution is there, our law is there, the prophecy that of our lives are there, everything is there. We rejected it. And because we rejected it, we call ourselves Christians. There's so many people in the name of Christianity, when they see the right thing that you are doing, just because you don't buy their philosophy, just because you don't agree with their philosophy, you become the enemy. There are many people who come and tell you that they believe in MAZI NNAMDI KANU, but they don't believe in his philosophy, or they don't believe in his theology. Just like the pastor we were talking about the other day, he's talking about they don't believe in his theology, because they don't understand that theology is just 400 years ago, initiative. Theology, 400 years ago initiative. That is theology. 4 century ago theology initiative. They will tell you they don't believe in his theology. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu does not practice theology. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu does not practice archaeology or anthropology. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu tells you what we are through the oldest book of history of mankind, which is Torah and the Bible. Torah, it's from scroll Torah Bible. You will understand our history there. If you go through it, if you go deep into it, if you go deep and being able to, discover those pages that was removed by the enemy, because they cannot understand it and they know that that is the reason why when our people are when the remnant of the 12th tribe of Israel are gathered, they will bring back those books, put it together. That's when the book will have more power. That's when the book will have power to direct, power to to give you everything that you need to know about yourself, because we are being presented half book, and that is what we are fighting for. We are fighting to restore the kingdom of God upon the face of this planet, and we have the mantle. We have the mantle because we are the tribe that Chukwu Kikabiama ordained to awaken others, because we wake up first, we wake others up. That is exactly what it is. And that is the reason why we are fighting against every exploitation against our people. We are fighting against every evil doing against our people. We are fighting every oppression against our people. We are fighting every direct and indirect slavery against our people. We are fighting it, and we shall emerge victoriously. That is exactly what gives me hope, because I know, and this, the prophecy says that we shall emerge victoriously when the time is right, and that time is now. We must do everything. We must protect. We must fight with every drop of our blood to protect this structure MAZI Nnamdi Kanu gave to us. The reason why we must protect it is nothing but because MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, the mantle of this movement that he was given by Chukwu Kikabiano, directed him. The only way you are going to defeat your enemy, the only way you will not allow your enemy to penetrate, is to bring different types of people, place them in a structure them, that even if the enemy reached one person, they will not reach all of them at once. That was the plan, and that's how he did it. That is the reason why the enemy is fighting from all corners. They fought from afar, they failed. They fought from a near, they failed. They have come into the structure, into the struggle, play to be friend of the struggle, playing, acting to be the family of this, struggle. But at the end of the day, they have one agenda, just like Nigeria agenda. Nigeria agenda is to keep, slowing every, talent, to make sure that they destroy and suppress every talent that is coming out of Nigeria. That is the reason why you find Innocent building a car. Federal government never recognize Innocent car. They will go to Korea, they will go to Japan, they will go and import cars. That's why you find different, young people, they will be manufacturing some, innovating things that is unimaginable. These children never went to school to study it, Just no wonder. Just imagine how, what if they go to school to study such things? What is going to be the result from it? You'll find them manufacturing beautiful things, the things that make Chinese great. Our people are doing it. Nigeria will never recognize it because Nigeria is the blind people that want to lead the blind people. But unfortunately, they are blind that they are leading, they are there being led by them. We that have, we have seen the miracle has happened. The time of our blindness is over. Now we can see. We cannot allow a blind person to lead people that can see. Where has it happened? Blind politicians leading people who are able to see. Just because you are blind, they gave you power. They have oppressed and suppressed us for so long, and we can no longer accept it. We can no longer accept it. Because we are children of Chukwu Okike Abiama. The time of reckoning is now. We must emancipate. We must, regain the land of Chukwu Okike Abiama. We must regain that kingdom come. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Because the will of God is never done. It is the will of pastors. It is the will of priests. It is the will of your native doctors that have been done. It is not the will of God. Let thy kingdom come, for thy will to be done. Because when the kingdom come, the will of God will unfold in our lives. And that's what the enemy does not want. Because the enemy understands David. The enemy, when they look back towards our history, they see David. When they look back in our history, they see Solomon. When they look back in our history, they will see all great men. All great men that led this movement in the past. Because there is no way the will of God will be done in our life if our kingdom is not restored. If the kingdom is not restored. That is exactly what is going on. And we must protect, defend this hallowed movement jealously with every drop of our blood. Even if it warrant that we are going to, we always bring out time from our job, making sure that we preach this gospel of freedom to our people. We will do it. We will do it because the enemy, is been preaching gospel of destruction to our people, that our people does not understand exactly which way to turn. They have made mockery of our people. They have made mockery of our freedom. They have, even the people that call themselves our people, without you knowing, there are some seed of the enemy that was planted in our midst during the time they have invaded us. Remember, a father is always the seed. Regardless of what you think, a father is a father's DNA is what is dominant in every child. A father's DNA is dominant in every child. That is the reason why a child must bear the name of the father. That is the reason why in the history you hear this is the seed of Abraham. They tell you that Isaac is the seed of Abraham. They will not tell you that Isaac is the seed of Sarah. They will never tell you Isaac is the seed of Sarah. Rather, they tell you Isaac is the seed of Abraham. Because when they invaded us, when they came in, I know Facebook will not like it, what I am preaching, but the truth must be told. If they remove you, bring back yourself. When they invaded us, they impregnated so many of our women. They impregnated so many of our women. And those women, because they want to get married, some of them carry that pregnancy, they go and give it to some of our fathers, without telling them the full story of what is going on. You don't understand the reason why eji egbu osu. There are people akpọrọ osu in our land. There are many things they called. There are many people that the history told us that they used to banish. Those are the type of people. The ones that the enemy raped their mother. Because the enemy, the plans of the enemy raping your mother, they know that their seed is already here in this family, and their seed will continue from where they left off. That is the reason why you find so many infiltrators called our people. Infiltrators in IPOB. Those are the people that are called our people. We see them to be our people, but you don't understand when that blunder was made. You don't understand when that seed was planted, how that seed was planted, their generation. You don't understand how they came by. Because we no longer understand our good norms and our value system given to us by Chukwu Okike Abiama, nke anyị na-akpọ ọdịnala. Ịtụgharị ọdịnala isi, when you turn the ọdịnala upside down, when it becomes 1 year, it becomes omenala. Arụ gba arọ, ọ bụrụ omenala. So I want you actually to understand the difference between ordinana and omenana. Omenana are some certain things that when they turn our ordinana upside down, when it stretches for 1 year, it becomes omenana. I hope you are understanding it. Ordinana is odibende. Omenana is when, like the shrine called Alose, they took away from Egypt, took away from many places. When they bring it to our people, they call it Alose. It becomes 1 year, they call it Omenana. I hope you are paying attention. They will call it Omenana. It is not our Omenana, it is not our Ordinana. We don't practice, paganism. We don't, we don't worship Alose. That is the reason why our people are being misled all over the place. They are worshiping a graven image. In as much as we are condemning religion and Christianity, because it does not come from, it is not our thing. We are condemning paganism because we are not pagans. We are not pagans. We don't go and start worshiping a statue, just like the Roman Catholic brought to us. We don't do that. That is their own alosi. We brought it upon ourselves. We are worshiping it. We brought it upon ourselves. We are worshiping it. That is how it is. There is a long comment that I find here. I am going to read that comment. I am going to read that comment. This long comment that I found here. I am going to read it. John IPOB family now, greatest Biafra nation, the kingdom of God must exist, or death, or death, or death. My great super powerful supreme leader, Prophet MAZI NNAMDI KANU, my king, zoological Nigeria, British, UK government is already confirmed dead. Great people of great children of great Biafra, the kingdom of God. We are the children of great high almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama, God, and the children of light, and a nation with blessings of almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama. God is, I am going to continue it on the background because it's not showing all. God and Almighty Chukwokikabiama, God and a children of light, a nation with blessings of Almighty Chukwokikabiama. God, it is time that we regain the kingdom of God on the face of this planet. Thank you for that comment. I don't know whom is it. It's Eloyini. Pardon me if I am not able to pronounce your name. That is what invasion did to our people. If it is actually a local name, that is what invasion did to our people. We cannot even pronounce our mother tongue, if it is one. But we are going to get there. We are going to be given a pure language. That is the promises of God through the prophecy He gave to us. The prophecy says He is going to refine us. There will be no autopilot in our midst. There will be no Idu in our midst. There will be nothing in our midst that is going to put us back to be dirty again. He is going to refine us so that we are going to be like a fine gold. He is going to give us a pure language. That's what the prophecy says. He is going to give us a pure language. That is the prophecy. So what we are seeing today, we are not going to see it tomorrow. The prophecy of our life is written. The prophecy of our generation is there. It is up to you to go and acknowledge it. Because MAZI NNAMDI KANU acknowledge all the prophecy. That is the reason why so many people will tell you they don't believe in his theology. Because he acknowledged all the prophecies. So that is how it is. That is how it is. I have digressed from what I am here for. We are actually here for what is called interactive session, where you will call in. When you call in, you'll tell us, what do you think about these infiltrators in our midst, based on the program that was playing, a few minutes ago, a few hours ago rather. There are many people that were calling, which I promised them that when I come in program, even if they are at work, because most of them, their time zone is clashing with ours, that we are going to call on them to come and air their view. If you are watching, you are part of those who were calling before, you can go ahead and call now. You may go ahead and call now, because we are not here for a very long time. We are not here for a very long time. You can go ahead and call now. The first person, what you call, if you call, we might get a topic that we are going to talk about right now. If you call, we might get a topic to talk about right now. In case if you want to join us on a live program, I am posting it on YouTube. I am posting it on Facebook. You can join us. If you want to come into the program, you can actually click on the link you'll find in your comment section. You join the program. You come and educate our people based on your knowledge. We don't want conspiracy. We don't want, misleading our people, because we have been misled enough. We have been misled enough. We don't want a misleading of our people, and we must continue, because most important thing I should tell you, there is there is something, that I saw. There is something I saw autopilot posted. They posted it and say, open letter to Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba from Elohim in Aba. Dear Dr. Cho Ayaba, I am Ude Nkwo Idu. I am the greatest daughter of the greatest spirit of Idu. I bring to you this message from Idu, great spirit of our land. I bring to you this message of truth. I bring to you this message of redemption. I bring to you this message of salvation. I bring to you this message of hope. I bring to you this message of love. Above all, I bring to you this message of freedom. Not just freedom for the people of Idu, but the freedom for the entire world. Ambazonia is a land of Idu. They have, their madness have crossed the border. Are you paying attention? Their madness, it has crossed border. I told you that they are going to see their end this end of the month. And that is what they are grappling with now. That is what they are grappling with. Many of you does not know that their end have come and gone. Their end have come and gone. The end of this infiltration in IPOB, it came and it is gone. What you are seeing right now is that they are trying to see if they will pick up their pieces from where they left it in order to come and start constituting nuisance again. But when you cut something and you join it, it will never be long enough anymore. That is the end of autopilot and Ido. I can assure you, their end is already, happened. Their end has happened. We gave them end of the month. End of the month. Do you know, for the first time in history of this movement, for the first time in the history of this movement, guess what? Was it on Friday or on Sunday? Almost the whole IPOB media warriors, the whole IPOB media warriors was online preaching gospel for freedom. I think either 3 days ago or a few days ago. Preaching the gospel for freedom. The same day that they are gathering, do you know? Just like the pastors will tell you, when you gather in a night vigil, the enemy is also gathering. Just like that, that analysis they give you. When you gather, that you should gather at night, because the enemy, they are gathering at night, which is a lie. Which is a lie. There is no such thing, gather in the night, that the enemy is gathering in the night. God is everywhere. Chukwu Kikabiame is everywhere. Anytime you call upon him. And God forgot, the biggest prayer that you pray is keeping the laws of Chukwu Kikabiama. Keeping the laws of Chukwu Kikabiama. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. That is the biggest prayer that you will make. Regardless of those who will tell you, stay awake the whole night, suffer your flesh in order for you. There is no such thing. Keep the law. Keep the law. Yeshua say, you should pray, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, for thy will to be done, as it is done in heaven on the other side. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespass as we forgive those who trespass against us. The reason why I am saying this prayer is because if you those who are called autopilot today, infiltrators, you know that you have tried, you have failed. You have failed, and your end is here. It is already happened. It already happened. So many people did not notice. So many people did not understand, that it came and gone. Every other thing you are going to be, bringing out here, it is going to be constituting nuisance, because you guys have a nuisance value. You know what? They will now bring their nuisance value because they know that they will, Chukwuoki Kabiama have crippled their grip. They have nothing anymore in order to, to destroy this IPOB noble structure led by MAZI NNAMDI KANU. The structure is breathing and will breathe again. They tried. I can assure you, autopilot, they tried. They tried, but they are forgetting that it is a history repeating itself. Let's go there. There was an article. Okay, let me finish what I am reading before I digressed. Let me finish. Madame Du Elohim. That is exactly what she write here. Let me finish what she wrote. He said Ambazonia is a land of Idu. Ambazonia is the land of Idu. Idu said that all her children must be united. Idu says that all her children from all over the world will come home. Idu says that the land of Idu will be greatest nation in the world. Idu is the kingdom of heaven on earth. And Idu be with you now, always. Ise. Now, they have extended the madness to Ambazonia. Now it is Idu. But one thing I want to make it clear to you, because the enemy, they know you more than you know yourself. Ambazonia, they are, you know, they are like a family to Biafrans. That I can assure you. They are like a family to Biafrans. Ambazonia, they are like, siblings to Biafrans. Likewise, Path of Ghana, they are siblings to Biafrans. They don't understand. But the unification of the 12th tribe, they will all understand when the time is right. When God will give us a pure language. That is, you will not understand when it is unfolding. This woman is an agent who knows the truth. And what they do, they twist, manipulate the truth, give it a different name, just like the ones who, made us to forget whom we are. They manipulated our truth, give it a different name, different definition, different approach. They teach it to us. After 1 year, it becomes our omenana. It becomes our tradition. That was exactly what happened. Idu, Idu, Idu. We are going to see about that Idu when the time is right. But for now, we are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. That Idu, Idu, Idu. What question you need to be asking? Is this Idu a kingdom in Biafra land? Or is Idu a nation? Question you need to be asking those people who are promoting Idu, Idu, Idu. Is Idu a nation or is Idu a kingdom inside a nation? A question, very important question. If they are able to answer you, then they should come, we have a conversation. If they are able to answer you, they should come, we have a conversation with regards to their philosophy. Of course, they will not be able to answer you. But like I was saying, just like history always repeat itself, the way the infiltrators came into IPOB. Let me read an article. This article, give me one moment. Yes. Let me read an article for you. This article was written by one of our legal team. It was written by one of our legal team. I know that our people, they are not good with reading things. They don't have time to, to read things and finish it off. That is the most of the reason why when I come, I read it, because you will just see it. You might just like it without reading it, without knowing the content of that, essay that you are reading, or that. Let me read this thing from the desk of IPOB lead counsel. From the desk of IPOB lead counsel, I will read, do not let your heart be troubled, Omo Chineke, for the end is in sight. Good morning and happy midweek, Umu Chineke. When history is about to be made, destruction of different forms usually rear its ugly head. To set the record straight, I was personally attacked, verbally assaulted, and viciously condemned by familiar characters between 2015 to 2017. Those were persons who pretended to be more concerned than I was about the faith of my client, MAZI NNAMDI KANU, but I ignored them and stood firm like the rock of Gibraltar, and ultimately recorded the uncommon feat that that day remains evergreen. That day remains evergreen. That day remains evergreens. In my memory, it was on the 28th day of April 2017. On the, sorry for that interruption. That the day remains evergreen in my memory. It was on the 28th day of April 2017 when my indefatigable client Onyenduma Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail against all odds. And he walked down this, staircase of the Federal High Court, Metema, Abuja, a free person. In the present circumstance, as we are now relentlessly progressing towards another landmark for history to be made, the distractors are at it again. Over the years, these minions and the agents of destruction have not changed. They have remained constant in their hide and seek game with the sole intent of causing mischiefs. However, I am neither perturbed nor distracted because my eyes are fixed on the bail. Did you hear that? Therefore, my humble appeal to you, Umu Chineke, is for your unshaken solidarity and unrelentless prayer, because history is about to repeat itself. This time in a more astounding manner. May the Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama, the mighty man in battle, continue to intercede for us. Forward ever and backward never. Umu Chineke will move. Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor. That is exactly the way it is. And I can categorically tell you, today marks to the 213 days, 213.5 days that this great and noble family of IPOB was infiltrated by some syndicate in the name of Autopilot and Edu. This noble family has been grappling with this infiltration from those agendas whose plan is to prove the noble leader of this honorable organization wrong for saying that in a trillion years no one can penetrate or destroy IPOB. It is now obvious to the IPOB noble family and its supporters that there is an enemy in our midst, pretending to be one of our people. While on the quest to penetrate into the leadership structure of IPOB in order to carry out their destruction. That is how it is. And that is exactly what it is. 213 days, 213.5 days is how long we have suffered infiltration in IPOB. I know many of you are not aware how long we have suffered infiltration in IPOB. 7 months we have suffered infiltration in IPOB. 7 months. In case if you are not aware, I want you to be aware. 7 is, seven. Perfection. Perfection. Count the number of days. 7 stands for perfection. They did not succeed. They failed. They brought out their failure to the public for every man to see, and they have seen it. They are now gone in to re-strategize to bring what is called nuisance value to this struggle. Nuisance value to this struggle. That is the reason why I am telling all the children of Umuchineke, or Umuchineke, rather, all over the world, great Biafrans all over the world. There is, there is something you should understand. We must gather together. We must come together. Those who are not the agents, those who knows, because within you have seen, you have understood that there is no way for those infiltrators. Now it is time for you to go back. It is time for you to go back. Pick up your pieces from where you left it and focus. When you break and join, it will never be complete anymore. When you break something and you join them back, it will never be complete anymore. Therefore, you should be wherever you find yourself. All you need to do is to pick up your pieces by going into your platform. Start preaching freedom for our people. Start preaching freedom for our people. Because what is happening right now, it is the confirmation that IPOB is a mandate that no man will be able to destroy IPOB. No man, no man. This is 213.5 days of infiltration, 213.5 days of fighting, trying to, open up your eyes, trying to, to defend jealously what will give us freedom. And we have done it, and we did it. Glory be to Chukwu Okike Abiama, who strengthened us, who gave us that power, who gave us that knowledge that it will, come to an end. Now, guess what? Listen to the next court. You will, be shocked when we come to the next court. You will be shocked. because the most important thing is that Chukwokika Biama tested us, tested what we believe in. Are we still rebellious? Is all of us going to be rebellious? Is all of us going to be rebellious, against what? Rebellious to what is presented to us to guide us into freedom? Are we going to be rebellious just like we were rebellious to the commandment of Chukwokikabiama given to us? Now he tested our strength, he tested our belief, he tested our faith, and now it is to confirmation that we are ready for freedom. We are ready for freedom, led by MAZI NNAMDI KANU, who has the mantle. Regardless of what anybody come to tell you different, we are ready for freedom. MAZI NNAMDI KANU now, he is, Chukwokikabiam already paved a way for him. He already paved a way for him. Chukwokike will use Bintanyaku, will use Bintanyaku to, bring signs and wonder. Signs and wonder. What you never expected, you will see. You will see. You will see it happening, because this is a noble cause. This is a just cause. We did not steal from anybody. We did not, we are not calling to fight with anybody. We are not calling to, go to war with anybody. We are only calling for the freedom of our nation, freedom of our people. That is what we are calling for. If you call yourself enemy just because you see that we are, peaceful people, just because you see yourself that we are, humble people, just because you see yourself that we are, harmless people, and you decide to come and try, you will see God will stir up a menace. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, God will stir up a menace to destroy the Babylon that is destroying our people. Stir up a menace. A topic for another day. There is, I know you don't understand when that book, because the menace is preparing. The Babylon is, preparing. The menace is preparing. The Babylon is preparing. You won't understand it when you are capable of digesting that. We will bring it to you. But most important thing that you should understand is that I want to inform our people all over the world. I want to inform our people in the North America. I want to inform our people in South America. It is time to return home. It is time to return home. Our people in North America, our people in South America, it is time to return home. Africa awaits you guys. Africa awaits you guys, because with your help, we are going to fix this continent. With your help, with what you have learned from the ones who oppress you, you will, give us a lot. It is time to return home. Read the book of Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13 from verse 1. The prophecy is here. The prophecy is here. The prophecy is here. Our people in North South America, it is time to return home. The prophecy is here. It is happening. It is unfolding. It is no joke. It is no joke. I am not a prophet, for your own information. I am not a pastor, for your own information. I am not. But I know I follow the God's commandment, which tells me the prophecy is here. Because anybody, if you read the book of Isaiah 13, the book of Isaiah 13, you will hear that anybody who is found in their midst will be dashed. Will be dashed. They will be dashed. You know what I am talking about. I am not going deep because that is a digression. It is a message. Take it. Let our people begin to work on returning home. Very, very important. Now, let me bring in some of our comrade. Let me bring them in who wanted to comment. Those who wanted to comment with regards to what we have, with regards to what we have done in the past days. Oh, I believe this person is not, probably they are sleeping. They are asleep, but we must continue. I know it is late. It is late in Asia. So, if they are no longer there, it means that it is late where they are, or they are already sleeping. Yeah. Now, I will place the number on the screen. They have been waiting. Why don't you come in? Why don't you come in? We know our time is clashing. One. Okay, okay. I guess they will. Those who have been calling, you can call now. Those who is been calling me, the number is rolling on the screen. You can go ahead and call. Let me bring the number, the WhatsApp number on the comment section. You can go ahead and call. We have an open line. You talk about anything. We have an open line. In this open line, you can talk about anything. The WhatsApp number is on the comment section right now. Let me go through the comment and see if there is one. The WhatsApp number is on the comment section as well. I guess those who have been calling me, about 5 of them, their time, some are calling from Asia, some are calling from North America, some are calling from some part of Africa. But I guess your time and my time is clashing. Okay, let me try this American number. Let us take that comment from the beginning. Joba. Joba. Thank you very much. Great job. Keep it up. Thank you very much. It's superstar. Magnificent job. Mazi. It's superstar. Thank you very much. This is emoji. Now, your strength in this fight speaks volume. Enyi nne ya Ifeanyi. Thank you very much. We must continue. Of course, we must continue. Keep keeping on their Biafra. Keep keeping on their Biafra all the way. Free MAZI NNAMDI KANU now. We move. The this is something. This is this is something that is already settled. The freedom of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. That is the reason why the enemy is trying all their best. The caller on the line, are you following the program? Okay, you okay, sorry about that. I'm putting you through. Okay, wait. I'm putting you through to the speaker. So you are going through, you introduce yourself to the audience, then you bring in your view. Thank you. The caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from.
Are you on me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Judge Money. I've been following your program, and you are doing a great job.
Thank you.
You know, I was watching this stupid experiment from Finland day before yesterday, what he did about, I don't know what else he's doing. This guy telling us that the 7,700 is all the Biafra people who live in Peninsula or in Nigeria, in Biafra, or what? I don't know what that idiot is doing. I don't know why he's confusing people.
They have ended.
I want to ask you one question today.
Go ahead.
He can be watching that very idiot from Finland. I never one day here when this guy say, I am this. I come from this. And my father's name and my mother's name is this. Why? Because if NNAMDI KANU want to present a program, NNAMDI KANU said, I am so person from Ipeku. I am so person. My father is this. Why this guy never even want to mention the village, the father name or the mother name? Why you people didn't ask this question when there?
You know, the most important part is that we understand that they are infiltrators. We don't need to ask them questions. All we need to do is to treat them like infiltrators. You know, it is not all those who call my father that will make it to this, the kingdom of heaven on earth. So we will continue. Continue, go ahead.
You know why I add this thing? Because this guy is a criminal. He never want to expose himself. He's doing everything like the way criminal people are doing.
Yeah. The exposure of himself, there is nobody who is not known on social media. Everybody is known on social media. So they don't need to tell you for you to you just need to ask questions, then you will get the answer.
Anyway, I always just follow your program. You and this guy from South Africa, Ikenga Newi, and the other guy, Metu. I used to follow you guys. Apart of you people, this idiot would have taken everybody around. But you people didn't give him a chance. I love that. You guys should continue and put in more effort because we are with you people. This idiot can never come and leak what he didn't sow.
That's what they wanted to do.
He just come out, jump inside, started abusing the family, he started abusing everybody, started abusing all the members for a long time, he started doing all the nonsense like illiterate. He said all DOS.
Do you know where Chukwokika Abiyama placed them to fail? You know, as long as they started calling KANU's family, that's when I know and I am assured that they are doomed to fail. That is why I engage.
Exactly. I don't know why this idiot will just come out and mention people. A woman, we know that she's stubborn for this 2014 till now. He never want to stay with the husband. He never want to enjoy the husband. And he's still calling them and abusing them, abusing the family, abusing the brothers and everybody. That guy, yesterday I tried to call his program to tell him, when are you started to visiting all the people that supporting you from the country to country? When are you starting to do like NNAMDI KANU? Because if he come to this place, Spain, I will kill him. You know that.
Please don't kill him. He's not worth it. He is not worth it.
Because this guy, I know, but this guy just come out thinks that everybody is idiot like him. I don't know what he's thinking about. Yesterday, I tried to call his number, call. He never picked it. Let me tell him, I am also a visa seeker here. I bring visa to people here like you do. Idiot. You don't know what he do. And him and Shima, or whether not Shima or Tim, I don't know what he call himself. If they are just doing the thing, they say, we are doing bringing visa for people. This is what you are doing. And you come to join what NNAMDI KANU did for years. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised with this very guy. And the people who is following him, people who don't know what this guy is doing is following him. I don't know where this people following this guy for. I don't know why.
No, remember that.
He said,
remember that when.
I know God will punish him. You know what he said? He said, we will wait till the whole money that the DOS they have finished. Then these people, our media lawyers, will call them. You see what this guy is talking? So that from there he will pick up, going with our medias, our lawyers. I said this guy think he's crazy. You don't know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, he is a poor. His poverty stings. That's why he talks like that.
I don't know why people follow this idiot. I don't know why people follow this idiot. Yesterday I tried.
Let me tell you, I know why people are following him. Remember, through the metaphor of Lucifer and Christ and God. When you go through the metaphor of Lucifer and God, when Lucifer rebelled against God, because now he got all the glory because he's most attractive, most respected, most honored, angel. The power thoughts will enter his brain. That is Lucifer I'm talking about. You understand? Now, he wants to now rebel against God. He even turned some angels against God, because he wants to ascend the highest throne where he never ascended before. History, when we talk about that, it is things that happened in this world. When you talk about God and Lucifer, it is things that happened in this world. It's just that religion make it to look like it is something we lose. It's a metaphor we use to learn. You understand? It is a metaphor they present, that Chukwokika Abiyama presented, that we must use. Through it we learn what is to come and what is there before. That's how it is. History will keep repeating itself. Agwo can never give birth to something like scorpion. it will always give birth to something like agwo. Straight. Continue, brother.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, I'm very, very happy, particularly you, Metu, and Ikenga Newi. Ikenga Newi. The three of you I know very, very well. And the other man used to say,
There is a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Even Darlington now is coming on board. Darlington, he is coming on board.
even Darren,
And I love it.
yes, Darren, because
It is brave.
very
It
true.
is brave. It is a brave man that will know I have sinned and I have come short of the glory of God. Let me go and look for tender an apology. You know, it is only a good man that will know that they have made a mistake. They go and tender apology, and life goes on. Even though that Nado Bieketi and Ode Toluchas, but at the end of the day, the relationship is coming back.
Anyway, okay, it's like that. Thank you very much, George.
Thank you for calling.
God bless you and bless your family. Okay, thank you.
He said, "You too. Bye."
Yeah, okay, bye.
That is our first caller from Spain. So the rest of them, I guess he's the only one that got back. You know, the rest of them, I believe that they are busy with one thing or the other. They are busy with one thing or the other. So let us continue with the comment section, because I know a lot of people are shy to call. Let's engage you through the comment section. God bless DOS. God bless you, my brother. God bless you too, Empress. South Korea is now 3:20 a.m. Oh, my brother, you are doing a good job. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Emeka Okolie. Thank you very much. These are the people who want freedom. It is 3:20 a.m., but he's still awake to hear this gospel of freedom, to hear the gospel of freedom for mankind. These are the people who are ready emotionally, spiritually, physically. They are ready to achieve this freedom, and freedom is going to be for them. You know, freedom will be for them. You know, let me see this autopilot. You know that criminal deceivers, thieves everywhere. Oh, this one is Udena and co. Udena and his co. Those are these ones. Those are these ones. Remember, they shunned his madam the other day. They shouted at the madam 3 days ago. Look at this one. Thunder visit you an entire DOS. Obodo Jude. Wow. I told you that they will come and start constituting nuisance. We love you for that, your nuisance value. You know what your nuisance value brings to this struggle? The nuisance value that we are going to be receiving from you guys now. Do you know what it brings to this struggle? It makes us to be more at security alert. It will never get us shaking again. Imagine ordinaries only less than total vote 7.8. Total vote 7.8 out of 75 million Biafra. Total vote 7.8. Inside that total vote, they exposed themselves. They showed you that you can never destroy a relationship to build one. That's exactly what they showed you. Total vote 7.8, both the ones that voted against and voted for. 7.8. Did you pay attention? Those criminal janjaweed that Udene and Co. Remember those when Udene is talking rubbish, they will be telling him go ahead. And when Asari is talking rubbish, they will be telling him go ahead. Those are those ones you find, that voted that vote, you see. There is no Biafra ngujulu milare fianya. Aka. The Biafrans that listened to them voted against them. Believe you me. The true Biafrans that listen to them, I hope you will understand what I am saying. The true Biafrans that voted against, that listens to them, that follows them, voted against them. Do you know what is called the true Biafrans? Who believe that they want to be hearing action film that follows them. They voted against them. You have no idea. That is the reason why I am confirming to you authoritatively, autopilot, Idu, all of them, they are dead. They are dead. What you will see now was very soon you will see social media war against oneself, media war against themselves. The same way they wanted to make us to digress, not to focus on the activities that that has been focusing us. The same way they made us to, for 213 days, 7 months, 213 days, 13.5 days is what they have made us, to start fighting the household enemy. That the real enemy, in fact, not the real enemy, actually. There is no real enemy here. The household enemy, they are the real enemy because they came in to destroy from within, from the inside. They came in to destroy from within because you cannot penetrate. That was the challenge. They pick up that challenge from MAZI NNAMDI KANU, which says it will take you 1,000,000,000 years to penetrate. Remember, they pick up that challenge to penetrate. That is the reason why they came in as one of us. They have deceived many. Many shall come in my name to say that they are Yeshua, and they shall deceive many. They shall deceive many. I hope you are understanding it. I hope you are realizing exactly what you read stands for. I hope you understand the meaning of that passage when you read it. Many shall come in my name. Many shall come in my name, and they will say that they are Yeshua, and they will deceive many. Let me give you where it is. They will deceive many. Let me read it for you. The book of Matthew 24. The book of Matthew 24. Let me read it for you. Then you will understand. When I tell you that all the things written in the Bible is a prophecy, it's a metaphor, it's not necessarily things that happen in the realm, in another realm. It is a prophecy, it is a metaphor, it is a guideline to face such challenges when it presents itself. Bible is more prophecy, prophetical than, Bible is more of a guideline. It's more of a guideline because I know that some of you, when you sleep, you put Bible under your pillow, believing that you will not have a bad dream, or believing that those who are chasing after you, when they see Bible under your pillow, they will run away. They will eat you up there. Believe you me. Whether you use Bible to wear a cloth, when they catch you, they will mesmerize you. They mess you up. because that is the things that is making our people to be mentally slaved. You believe Bible, once you carry it, you are sorted. Matthew 24, let me start from Matthew 24. Let me start from verse 4. And Yeshua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceives you. Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yeshua, and shall deceive many. Just like autopilot came in the name of our leader, MAZI NNAMDI KANU, our leader. They deceive people in the likes of, these are the people when I look at them. When I look at them, I will call his name for the first time, Paul Achebe. When I look at them, I never thought that this type of people will derail. I never thought that this type of people will be able to allow themselves to be manipulated by enemy. Sometimes when I listen to him, I feel so hurt. I feel so hurt that these people, they actually derailed. They give me star, from the beginning, the way he was preaching, I did not know he was preaching the agendist agenda. He is the member of the syndicate. The way he was presenting it captivated me. I thought that he was just, this good guy who loved MAZI NNAMDI KANU more than every other person from the beginning. That's why I actually wanted to engage with him. I believe that these are the people who love MAZI NNAMDI KANU ignorantly, without understanding those who are trying to help him. I wanted to engage him. I saw, what he was doing. I did not know that what he was doing, that he is just a blogger. An agendist gave him an agenda to keep preaching, to keep promoting, that very soon they will surface in the media to finalize that agenda. I did not know. Unfortunately, when I wanted to engage him, he turned it down because he has an agenda. He has an agenda. Believe you me, as long as you are in this movement, even if you are having 10 views, as long as you are truly in this movement, if you want a platform to come, to come and build yourself, but if you build yourself tomorrow and you come and preach rubbish against this movement, we will help you to destroy you. Even if you are having 10 views when you make a program, write me if you want to engage with me. I will engage with you, because what we are doing, it is something to help our people. The more voice we get, the more easier it makes it for the people who are doing the work. As long as you know where you stand, that is the most important thing. I tried to engage with him. I thought that he loved MAZI NNAMDI KANU, just that he is ignorantly calling everybody a criminal. He is ignorantly telling you that the DOS are not supposed to take orders from MAZI NNAMDI KANU. I did not know that it is the agendist, those agendists, gave him a topic that he will be promoting until the time is right for them to surface on the media to carry out their agenda. And the reason why when you wake me up from sleep, I will talk about these people is because I followed them. I followed them. And when I follow you, I don't follow you because I just want to hear what you want to say. Maybe when you are live, I might not want to listen to it. I will, if I am busy, I will listen to the podcast. I put it on my Bluetooth. I can leave my phone on charge while doing something, listening to that message of that person that I am following. I will pick up every point from it. I will pick up every point from it. I didn't know that he knows what he was doing. I was not aware that he knew what he was doing. Even up until now, he knows what he's doing. But the same way he rose is the same way he's going to fall. He comes here, he make a mockery of me that tell me it is 10 people, it is 20 people watching you, and yet you are talking about people who are, being watched by 16,000 Janjaweed. It does not move me. It does not move me because I am not here for number. I am here to preach the gospel of freedom for mankind. And the same way, I will be doing it. Whenever I begin to talk from both sides of my mouth, anytime I begin to talk from both sides of my mouth to start being against this project, the mandate given to our people by the mantle Chukwokike Abịama gave to MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Because I know that MAZI NNAMDI KANU will never start preaching from both sides of his mouth. And I know that as long as he is the leader of this movement, I will lend him my support in any way possible. As long as the structure he left behind, or he put in place are still there, I will lend them my support in any way possible, because they are the people who represent that mantle when the mantle is placed, in unseen place. They are the people who carry that mantle, and there is no way we are going to undermine them. For you to become a king in life, you must be obedient to the king. Through king, not as a not this igwe akpa kedifana akpofa, this political igwes. That is the reason why they say when you onye feze is a lawyer. And MAZI NNAMDI KANU is that king that is worth following. He's worth it. He is worth it. And I know when the time is right, Chukwokike Abịama will give him more wisdom, just like he is cooling off right now. He is cooling off. He is coming out with a message. He is coming out with a message. And that message that he is going to come out with, it is going to be a thunderous message. Thunderous message. He is receiving a lot of messages where he is. By the time he will come out and explode that message, it will impact many. Those one Nigerianist, they will change. Those who are talking about, whatever, that Nigeria is the best, when they hear the message with power, they will realize that they are slaves. That they are slaves. And that is the same thing the enemy does not want you to realize. That is the reason why they are fighting you from left, right, and center, trying to destroy you. Just like Obodo Jude. Obodo Jude is Look at him. A thunder have already struck him to poverty. Thunder have already struck him to Keweliane Ficheshu. Thunder have already struck him to be a slave to his enemy. Not just a slave. It is not just a slave to somebody, to his enemy. A slave. That is Obodo Jude. That's a thunder visit you an entire DOS. You know, these are the people who does not discover themselves. These are the people who are going to be cut off. If he is not a janjaweed, of course, janjaweed, when the time is right, a ga-ekpolu unu ncha niile. A ga-ekpolu unu ncha niile. Abụgo dị amụma, akwụkwọ nsọ ekwu gị ya, ọ bụrụ nke ka eje ebe nke a bụkwa nọ pastọ ndị chọọchị nke a kwu ya. This is coming from Chukwu Okike Abiama direct. It is no joke. It is no joke. So, next time, by the time you are done with this thunder visit, next time when you see a platform preaching the gospel of freedom, if you don't know what to do, take a bow and walk away. If you don't know what to say, take a bow and walk away. Instead of you coming to comment rubbish. The fact that you see us on the media countering our enemy, you know, we are ordinary people like you, but there is something that moves us. It is not our physical energy that drives us. As long as you are in this movement, there is something that moves you. There is something that drives you. That thing will give you a message to preach. You will work the whole day, but when you come behind the mic, you have a message to preach. That is to show you it is not our physical strength or our knowledge. Because when you meet me one-on-one, you might be asking yourself, or if you call me on a phone when I'm not behind this mic, you might be asking yourself, is this the same guy that was behind the mic talking? I might not be the same guy. I might be a different person altogether. Because there is a spirit that moves and directs the people that are in this struggle with truth and dedication. And whenever you begin to talk from both sides of your mouth, the spirit disappears. It disappears. It will never come to you again. When it disappears, when you want to come online, you will be actually, maybe you will be start feeling somehow to just press go live. That's how it works. It is a spirit that directs us. It is that spirit that guides us. It is that spirit that protects us. It is that spirit that makes us to understand those who protect their lives, they will end up losing it. Those who fight for their freedom, they will receive eternal life. You don't understand. You will not understand. So that is the reason why you come here, Obodo Jude, to tell us thunder visit you and the entire DOS. Obodo Jude, do you know the only thing I will do to you? Let me forgive you. Because you don't know what you are doing. You are being deceived. That is the reason why I will forgive you. You are being deceived. But next time, I might not forgive you. I still believe in the law of tooth for tat. I might not forgive you next time. Let me forgive you, Obodo Jude. And you go and sin no more. Let us go through more of the comment, then we call it a day. More of the comment, we call it a day. I have a voice note here. I have a voice note here. I don't know. I know people are sending voice note. You can as well send voice note if you want to go through that route of sending voice note. I have a voice note. Let me see what the voice note says. Okay, where is that voice? I'll write that voice. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Let's play this voice note.
MAZI George, good afternoon. I'm just laughing since you started this for like I don't usually do that. It's wasting of and MAZI George, good afternoon. And MAZI George, good afternoon. I'm just laughing since you started this for like I don't usually listen to that because I see that it's wasting of time and it's wasting of data.
My phone. You wanna die now?
And it's wasting of data to listen to that beat. That food. Wasting like wasting my data. You know how it is here in Nigeria. To buy data. If I buy data, I use it to listen to food like Dama. Dama is not
This
free. It's when you
person
keep listening.
this person sent a voice note all the way from the zoo. All the way from the zoo. It is true my phone is about to die. If it's not dead, it is dead. The phone is dead because I am not charging it with the appropriate charger. It is a pity I cannot play that voice. It is a pity. But let me see if I will be able to forward it to another phone. Then I will be able to play it because since it comes from the zoo, I would like to hear from them. I will hear from them. Um, let's take this comment. May God bless you, my brother, for standing on the side of the truth. May God bless DOS and IPOB worldwide. More especially our Onion Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Okwu Kanu. Our God will continue to uphold him. He said, this person said, Obodo Judu, this is only what you are known of. Oh, he is none of that. I have recorded that name. He will come back. He will come back. Don't forget those people who donated, who made contribution for autopilot. That's their fundraising. Those who took out their money, go and ask them how far. How far? Go and ask them how far. They took out money to sabotage our what we are doing. That your money went into radio to sabotage what you believe that you are fighting for. The radio that will be the voice to sabotage you. Go and ask them how far. So those fundraisers, how far? How far on Agakwa? On Agakwa? uh, hmm. This boy, go to your platform. Stop coming here. I don't know. Although let me not block you. The only thing you will be coming here to say is Momo man. That's the only thing you know how to spell. Momo man. But let me not block you. Let me not block you. So that you will learn. One day you might change. If your heart refuses to change, you know where you belong. You will go to the abyss where you belong. And that abyss is the one that you will find evil forest. When we banish you, that is your hell. We'll banish you into evil forest. That is the hell. When we find our kingdom upon the face of the earth, we banish people. We send them straight to hell. Where do you think that the first world country learned what is called sanction? Sanction. They learn it from Biafra land. We banish you to evil forest. Anybody who come to have anything interaction with you will banish that person too. That is sanction. They learn it, they refined it, they bring it, and they're using it on us. That's where they learn it from Biafra land. All hail Biafra. Free MAZI NNAMDI KANU. All hail DOS and IPOB. God bless you, Odogu Wanem. God bless DOS and ESN. Long live MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Of course, he say. Okay, someone called me a deceiver. Someone called me a deceiver. Biafran freedom. Indeed, you are a true Biafran freedom. Someone called me a deceiver. Then Biafra freedom responded to that person, Udene and co. Moron, if he is a deceiver, why are you still watching? Thank you very much, Biafra freedom. God bless you, Wachineke. God bless you. God bless you. Emoji Eku Ribe Clement. I saw your emoji. And God bless DOS. Ekwuribe Clement Uzochi. Ise. God bless DOS. God bless them. They are doing a wonderful job. Simon Ekpenwakpo, that criminal in Finland, Ekperima have failed. He will end up in shame like Abakiari. Of course. Of course. He is not one of us. He is what one of us. So anything you channel to go to him, I will give that thing guideline. I will direct it. He is not one of us. They carry him come. They carry him come. I hope you understand that grammar. They carry you come. So he is not one of us. Let us continue. IPOB UAE family members are formidable, standing with DOS and MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Confirm. It means that you guys are ready for freedom. You guys are ready for freedom. Simon Ekpere, my stupid, foolish boy, knockhead. And I saw him in search of something. And I don't know what he's looking for. He is looking for something. Right now, as we are speaking, he is looking for something. Believe you me, he is looking for something. I don't know what he is looking for. But when he found whatever he is looking for, we will see what that is. Believe you me, they have ended. So they want to go underground. If there is any mistake you have made before, or if there is anything, they want to take this war now personal, person to person. You have no idea. He is looking for something. He is looking for something. As right now, as we speak, if he is watching, he is looking for something. He knows. I saw him right now looking for something. Looking for something. He is looking for something. Searching, taking out his time, his resources, looking for something. What is that thing he is looking for? It is something of the past. Something of the past. But we are waiting for him to bring it on. We are waiting for him to bring it on. He is looking for something right now as we speak. Looking for something with some members of his syndicate. With some members of his syndicate, he is looking for something. And he is very serious. He is very serious with what he's looking for. He is very serious because he don't want to lose that $1 million that was promised to him. Just like Anonymous exposed it, many people believe it is not true because he tell you Anonymous is somebody that he knows or he tell you Anonymous is from his village. I don't know what he told you about Anonymous, but he is seriously looking for something. He is seriously looking for something. And whatever he is looking for, we are waiting for him. He is bringing this war personally, person to person. He want to bring it person to person. Remember, it is from KANU to KANU, MAZI NNAMDI KANU's family. DOS. Sorry, KANU to KANU, MAZI NNAMDI KANU's family. Chinasa Molu, Chike Dozium now DOS. After DOS, barristers, the legal team, everybody. Now he is coming person to person. Mark today's date, write it down. He want to come person to person, and that way his end will come. His personal end. Not, it is not going to be the end of the syndicate. His end is going to come there from there. Believe you me. Mark today's date. Don't forget that I told you. He is looking for something. He is looking for something because he knows that he's exposed. He knows that he failed. He knows that he is not, whatever that they promise him, he's not getting it. The best he can get is that radio voice or whatever they call it. And his platform that he will continue to use to blackmail and, do whatever he is doing. That is the only thing he will get. All those promises. There is no room for excuse when it comes to these politicians. Of course, there is no room for excuse. Keep looking for what you are looking for. Keep looking for what you are looking for. Keep looking. Now, he is indeed an evil man. He is indeed an evil man. He does not have any work anymore. Believe you me, he does not do any other work. What he does from morning till night is looking for something right now. Looking for something that will look like, and maybe while we are talking, actually, he is searching someone's page. He is looking for something that he will bring again to refresh things. But that thing he is going to bring will be his doom. It is going to be his end. It is going to be his doom. Believe you me. Let us continue. Judge Money, I love what you are doing for us to move forward. No, I am also doing it for myself, dude. To move forward, more grace. Chukwokika Abiyama will grant you all of your heart desires called Biafra Nation. Ise. We must achieve our freedom. Money is nothing. Money is a paper. Freedom is internal. Freedom is eternal. Money is paper. Freedom is eternal. Money can finish. Freedom can never finish. That's the thing what people does not know. You will find, in the United States, when you go to, when Europe's and all these first world countries, you find out that people who are not even getting up to $500 in a month, okay, let's say up to a middle class in the United States will be probably getting maybe plus minus $5,000, $5,000 in a month. Or yeah, a middle class will be getting like $5,000 in a month. So do you know that there are some people who get like $500? They are not in a hurry. They are not, trying to, do any. They are not trying to do. They are not under pressure. They are contented with that 500 bucks they are getting. They are contented because they are free people. Hey, you have no idea. Because they are free people. When you are free in a nation where you are going to build with a free mind, there is no way you are not going to build the best out of that nation. That is the purpose of freedom. That is the purpose of freedom. And when you are building that nation in freedom, you are not going to look for a way to steal from that nation, because what you are building with freedom, free mind. When you build it, that is the reason why. That is when you will understand that proverb that say, "Na onye nyuchie ntu ụzọ, when he's coming back, o meet ejiji." Inyuchie ntu ụzọ, ị na-achitebe gị na ijiji ezuo. Onye kpata nkụ arụrụ, ọ sị ngwere bịara ya ọlịlị. When you embezzle that money because you are not a free man, you can never give yourself a freedom to drive on a road without potholes. You can never give yourself freedom to, to do anything that will benefit you and other people. Rather, you believe that that paper you call money is the all benefit that we talk about. That the paper, they made you to believe that it is all about that paper. That is to show that you are a caged man. You are in a cage. That's exactly what it shows. But when you are a free man, if you are given a, one Biafra money to go and buy a flag for Biafra, you will buy that flag, even try to put your own money, knowing that when people see that flag you bought and they like it, tomorrow they will say, who did this flag? Who bought this flag? That person deserves a handshake. Your name is already in the book of history that you did it, because you are a free man. When you are a caged man, there is no way you will think selfless. You will always think selfish. A caged man and free man, UN, UN and free man, or you call it unfree man, unfree man. Unfree man does not understand the value of putting things in order, the value of keeping the country clean, the value of keeping the environment clean. A free man does not understand, because a caged man is selfish. A caged man is grappling, striving, but they will never thrive. They strive all the time, but they will never thrive. That is the caged man, a person who does not have freedom. That's how they think, that's how they reason. They are recycling poverty. They are recycling failure. That is a caged man. They will never recycle something good. That is those infiltrators. They are caged people. They only care about the dough. They care about the dough. They don't care about the future. They just selfish because they don't know that their children is going to come out, which is their remnant, their remain, their children. When this yourself goes out, your soul goes, reincarnates. Your remnant is the same person who is going to benefit from that infrastructural development that you build while you are still alive. It is still you that is going to benefit it. That is the reason why in Igbo saying, Omemana mayana, omemjona joyana, ikwa mari bezi ya, nke onye metere oburu ya. You don't understand the teaching of those proverbs. You don't understand it. Because when you begin to understand those proverbs that we use in our everyday life, whatever you do, the evil that man does, do well with them. It means that there is eternal. Evil that you do is eternal. But when you fix the road, regardless of whatever you feel that when you die, because the selfishness of our people, they will say, is it not now when I die now? Another person will come and be enjoying this road that I built. That is the selfishness of our people because they don't understand the value, the true value of being selfless, especially to your people. Especially to your people. You must be selfless to your people. Anything that will make you to exploit your people, anything that will make you to steal from your people, you avoid it because that is the way, that is the worst sin that you will commit. Your people must be protected. Your people must be defended. Your people, that is you. Love thy neighbor as you love thyself. That is your people. Your people, Biafrans. Regardless of the infiltration who appear as if they are our people, these, if they are indeed not those people that you will tell them they carry you come, you should understand they are called, according to the history, they are called the wicked Israelites. The wicked Israelites. That's what they are called, the wicked ones. Remember, there is this man in the Bible. There is this man in the Bible. I don't know that. I can't remember that man in the Bible. I can't remember that precept. Maybe when I speak it, if you know about that man, you will remind me the name. When you remind me the name, I will give you the quotation. There is this man in the Bible that the Bible talked about, that he was given an instruction to go and marry from the place, where there are, is it called the harlot, or the, in the modern speech you might call it, to go and marry the daughters of, or the bitches, or something like that. In the Bible, someone was given an instruction to go and marry from these daughters of, what do they call it? But fornication, daughters of fornication, or something like that. I don't know if there is anybody who knows what I am talking about. You might bring it to my comment section. Bring it on to the comment section. They told him to go and marry in that lineage. Because don't forget, that lineage they were talking about, they were still Israelite lineage. It is not a Gentile lineage, because there are wicked Israelites. There are fornication Israelites. There are they carry you come Israelites. There are Israelites. That is one thing you should understand. So, the most important thing you should do, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. But the Bible say, don't be too righteous, rather be too wise. I think in the book of Proverbs. Don't be too righteous, rather be too wise. Because don't quote what I say, love thy neighbor as you love thyself, out of context, in the sense that when the infiltrators like these ones that came in to destroy our freedom, in the freedom fight is when you have right to destroy anybody who comes to destroy you. That is called self-defense. I hope you are paying attention. Don't be too righteous, rather be too wise. I hope you understand it. It's in the book of Proverbs. So let us continue with the comment. Thank you very much, Favor Uche, for that motivation. Thank you very much. May Chukwu Okike Abịama bless you for the wonderful job you are doing. DOS all the way. Thank you very much. Yes. All hail DOS. All hail DOS. Mecca Delight. Facebook do remove people from listening to you. Most of the time, when Facebook are removing people listening to me, it is number one because the autopilot, they want to close down my page. There are many notification I got that I have to remove, I have to remove myself as an admin from my page because of that. They are fighting. They are fighting. Not only autopilot, the agents that are supporting autopilot. There are agents of the zoo that does not want anybody to preach freedom. They are doing what they are doing. But I can assure them, they will never block my page. They cannot block my page. That is number one reason why they are removing people. People are coming back, they are removing them. They are limiting the amount of number that will listen to me because the West feel threatened by the prophecy that I am actually decoding. Decoding. I am not prophesying, I am decoding the prophecy. I am decoding. I am not prophesying. I am decoding it because it's already there. Now, they are very, very threatened when they see you are preaching freedom and peace or freedom for your people, especially people of Africa. Especially for the people of Africa. Facebook will limit you. They will limit you to the point that you will want to give up. But Facebook will never make me to give up. Because I know when I preach something like this, they don't want to show it to people until they will listen to it and they will see. Now, yeah, maybe if you go to another platform, people will watch it. So at the end of the day, I am not worried. When they kick you out, bring yourself back. When they kick you out, bring yourself back. We must continue. There is no going back. DOS all the way. DOS all the way. Autopilot is moving train. What you don't know is bigger than you. Ndenzama DOS. Ekperima himself. Ekperima himself. He's bata. Keep looking for what you are looking for. I know that you heard me. I know that you heard me. Because we will expose you before you present yourself. We will expose you before you present yourself. That is the response he got. Ewukambia, autopilot criminal. That is the response he got. Just look at your name, fake account, foolish idiot. Who is talking? Who is talking? Are you referring to somebody or you are referring to Let me see. Let me actually see exactly whom you are referring to, because I hate people. I hate it when people come and start insulting other people. Let's see whom you are referring to. Emeka the Light. Are you answering a comment, or are you referring to this broadcast? Unfortunately, I cannot get what you are referring to here, because I see here it is stuck. It stacks. Let's change it. Let's see exactly what you are referring to. I don't know what you are referring to. Okay, but I think he is giving someone replying a message of this dead autopilot. Of this dead autopilot. You are enemy. Your enemy is Simon Eba, and the autopilot Biafra, and the autopilot. Your enemy is Simon Eba and the autopilot. Biafra is a spirit. You think is a joke. What you don't know is bigger than you. This is Amadi OS. Oh, it is the same you. Belima in Finland. So you still have shame to come out. You still have shame to come out. Good night. You still have shame to come out. Wow. Let's see. But you never Bia- but you never Biafra is a spirit. That is why you insult MAZI NNAMDI KANU and DOS may evil before you and your family. That is a response that the Berima is getting. That is his response. Now let's see here. May unknown DSS criminal visit your family. Oh, the DSS that they are working for. The DSS they are working for. They believe that when they come and tell you DSS Isiago, DSS Isiago, they don't know. You go and listen to DSS to come and tell us Isiago is made of juju. Hi, that is a trap, and you fell on it, because the DSS that made that comment, the DSS that made where the DSS made that comment, the person that heard that comment, we agree that no one will hear it. Let us see exactly who is working with the DSS. Let us see exactly who is working with the DSS, because that was the comment DSS made in their own privacy, that these people, they bring a juju Isiago to make MAZI NNAMDI KANU to command them and overthrow them, or overthrow or to intimidate the judge and the DSS. That's what they said. Like, to my greatest surprise, Eberima came the next day to tell us that there is a juju in Isiago. They have killed juju. They have, I don't know. He said that the DOS have made a juju in Isiago. That the DSS care for Nigeria more than the people who are working tirelessly to release MAZI NNAMDI KANU. That Nigeria care more than the people who are working tirelessly to release him. They care more, but they left him there. He said United Nations and the international community, they know. Not like they didn't know. 8 months ago when he was renditioned. It is not like they did not know. You can fool some people, but we have set that trap. You fell into it. That is the reason why all the energy, all the, everything will be against you because you have chosen to work with the DSS to this, to make Mazen Namdekano to suffer. Woe unto you. Woe unto you. Woe unto you. Which one? Goy. We want truth. Only truth can set you free. Let's see this. Emeka the light. You again. What you don't know is bigger than you, Ndensama. Hey. Wow, DSS. So you finally came. Even onion the DSS J Fisher Shoes, Ekpelimana Finland. Simon is now a fallen Lucifer. It is he is a fallen Lucifer, of course. He is a fallen Lucifer. What he will do is to go and start planting his seed, just like Lucifer did. When he was chased down to earth, he started making love with the daughters of man, with his all the angels he was chased down with, which are called the Nephilims. They started making love with daughters of men, making more Lucifer, expanding, building empires, creating world powers, you know. So that's how it is. That's how it is. I'm not gonna go further than that. Now, Mazi, let me see this one. Mazi Ananwude B. Machi. May they deport you back to Nigeria, fool. Hey, if you say that what is happening in Nigeria and you are in abroad, I wish you Nigeria. I wish you Nigeria. When they tell you happy new month, tell them I wish you Nigeria. I wish you Nigeria. Simon virus. DOS for life. I don't have any apology from any. Of course, we don't have apology from any MAGA. We don't have apology. Do you remember last year when Senator Patrick Ifeanyoba commended Sabo Simon? Ifeanyoba. Patrick Ifeanyoba. Is it the fat guy? The fat guy who went to Lagos to do campaign, and the Biafrans use holy, holy, holy Namde Kanu is another savior. Is it that dude? Oh, yeah. They are still commending him. They say he's a man that is stronger than Mazen Namde Kanu, that is giving him wings to fly. That's what they call him. And that place, that is exactly the same thing I'm still looking for. They are still commending him because now he's working with the DSS. They now say he is a man stronger than Mazen Namdekan. He think when he come and tell you Isiago has a juju, that it will make him to have more followers. He does not know that we set a trap for him there. He jumped into that trap. He is a DSS. He is a DSS. And he is dead on arrival. You are doing a great job. Thank you. Simon Eba is a criminal. He will die in this struggle with a girlfriend, Nelly Ofebu, Omar the highway in US. Mad people everywhere. You know, one thing I should tell you. One thing I should tell you is that you see those guys. Believe you me, I don't wish them death. I don't wish them to die. I can never wish them to die. Do you know why? Do you know why? Maybe if they stay alive, there is possibility that they might change and become good people. Maybe if they stay alive, there is possibility, that they will live life or then don't come. Two things involved. Law of nature. What goes around comes around. That's why I will not wish them death to come to their way. I won't. Maybe when I am very, very angry or emotional, but I don't really wish them dead. I don't really wish them to die because they will live to see the fruit of what they have brought into this world. They will reap it, they will test it, they will feel it before they go to the other side and leave it for their new generation. Hey, Mazana Munde. Oh, Emeka the light. Emeka the light. You are referring to Mazana Munde. I, I, for more than 10 minutes that I have been listening to you, I have not picked up anything from your words. You cannot even spell words because that's why you cannot pick up anything. You cannot spell words. So you cannot pick up a word that you cannot spell. So autopilot is the only people that are carrying the light that MKN light. When you believe it, you cannot spell light. You cannot. So, guys, the comment is finished. We are coming to the end of this interactive section. That is what we are here for. We are not actually here to preach. The preaching is just a bonus. It is a bonus. We were here, or we are here rather, for interactive section. For interactive section. Remember that otu onye si agba egwu ka otu onye si egwu si akụ ka otu onye si agba egwu ka egwu si akụli ya. Autopilot, we are waiting for you to find what you are looking for. We are waiting for you to find what you are looking for. Then we are going to send you autopilot brand to the grave. We're going to do that. Keep re-strategizing without knowing that you have ended. Autopilot expired today. Autopilot expired today, dead and gone. So whoever that is using that name, you will join them dead and gone soon. Let us continue. So, great Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedom, we are coming to the end of this program. I want you to make sure that you are not derailed, that you don't get derailed, don't get deceived, don't get yourself into mischiefs, because this freedom is better than money. Freedom that we are fighting for is better than any other thing. Regardless of, the enemy will come to tempt you. The enemy will come to present to you that thing that you love the most, that thing that your heart yell for the most. They will come. But believe you me, freedom will be ours. God is going to stir up a menace against the zoo, just like he stirred up Russia against those people who were oppressing and killing people who want to have their freedom from them. You might call me evil, but that is my different opinion. We must continue. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, great Biafrans all over the world. We must remain resolute, formidable. We must remain undeterred, because at the end, freedom will come. There is something in this music that I will play now. He say, just hold on, don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Hold on, don't let go. Biafra is, I don't know the lyrics, but I will learn the lyrics now that I have remembered that I don't know the lyrics. But you say, just hold on, don't let go. That Biafra is coming. Let us go to that music.
Land of the son we love and cherish, beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect.
I don't know if I still have a voice. I don't know if I still have a voice. But I don't know why this music just stopped. I don't know if I still have a voice. I don't know if I still
Yeah,
have a
I
voice.
have a voice, but why can't I
But I
get to
don't know
hear
why
this music? This
this
song.
music just stopped.
This song. Why can't I hear it? I want to hear it before I call it a day.
I don't know if I still have a voice. I don't know if I still
Yeah, I have a voice, but why can't I get to hear this music? This song.
This music just stopped.
This song. Why can't I hear it? I want to hear it before I call it a day. Oh, I know what's wrong.
I don't know if I still have a voice. I don't know if I still.
Yeah, I have a voice, but why can't I get to hear this music? This song.
This music just stopped.
Yeah.
This song.
This song. Why can't I hear it? I want to hear it before I call it a day. Oh, I know what's wrong.
I don't know if I still have a voice. I don't know if I still.
Yeah, I have a voice, but why can't I
cherish beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the prize is death for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to be from consecrated nation, oh fatherland, peace be our solemn place. Defending thee shall be our dedication, spilling our blood will count our privilege. Now waving standard which embolden thee free shall always be our flag of liberty.
There you go.
I thought of Biafra freedom taking longer, and cause of that you tend to feel so low. I know our freedom is your greatest hunger. I thought of Biafra keeps your heart aglow. We will walk the line, this hair that we've known with time, gotta take it away. Just hold on and don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your flight's just a step away. Just hold on. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your flight's just a step away.
Got it.
Our history has never known no laughter. It's always been this red and black, no green. A nation of these blessed yet hungry people. We shine a brighter light, the world will see. We will touch the skies and set up a throne on high and reign with our God. Just hold on and don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your flight's just a step away. Just hold on, hold on, do not let go.
Wow, I wish I could get the full song, the full video of this song, or the full album of this music. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. Thank you for joining us, great Biafrans all over the world. See you again. But before then, be informed and stay focused. Bye bye.